Hey there, gang. Patrick King here, coming to you live in the rain here at Misty Oak Farm in Stanton, Virginia. Today's question comes from Kim, and Kim asks, I'd like to hear more about keeping your horse straight and balanced. Are there some exercises I can do to ensure my horse has more straightness and balance? So what I'd like to talk about with this, Kim, is from a very basic level, from our initial stage of riding. For our balance and straightness, we're basically looking at a coordination of our own aids. So say, for instance, you're riding on a circle. You want to make sure your inside leg is hanging underneath you because your inside leg controls the shoulders and the rib cage. Your outside leg would be a couple inches back from that because it's controlling the rib cage and the haunches. As your horse gets more advanced, your inside leg helps to influence the lift of the withers. Outside leg helps to influence the draw or the drive of the hindquarters underneath the horse. This is going to help us with balance. I think about our aids all the time as kind of the banks of a river, right? They're shaping the river, and the banks don't push the river, but the river flows between the banks. So this is going to be very important when we're talking about balance and straightness. Try our best always to never get desperate with our aids. That's something I see riders doing all the time. So all of our aids, our seat, our legs, our reins, those are about helping the horse to stay balanced underneath us, setting basically the stage. I think of it oftentimes like ballroom dancing, right? The lead of the dance sets his frame and his partner sets her frame within that. And that's what we want to do as riders also, is to set our frame. So for balance and straightness, we want to make sure that our horse is soft and attentive to the aids as well. Now, once we've got kind of the basic idea of our position and our horse being light and soft to our aids, then what we want to work on is some more things like lateral work. When we're talking about balance, we're talking about straightness, and we're talking about that kind of in a figurative sense, maybe, as far as the figures your horse is on, right? If you have your horse, you're riding on a circle, you don't want him to be straight as an arrow. You want his body on the same angle, on the same degree of bend as the circle you're trying to ride. So this is where our aids are really going to be important as far as setting exactly where we want that circle to be. One of the biggest challenges I see with riders is they're not sure how to sit or stand or operate within the figure that they want the horse to be on, right? Their body doesn't really know where to go. Maybe they don't feel in their seat or in their legs the difference between a 10-meter circle and a 20-meter circle, for instance. So beyond that understanding, then when we get a little more refined with our horse, we want a little bit more balance, a little bit more straightness, we're going to be talking about our lateral work. Say our shoulders in, our travers, renvers, counter shoulders in, things like that. Those are going to be really helpful because they're going to isolate each corner of the horse's body, suppling and engaging the spine as we go, helping us to keep a better idea of organization, right? It becomes a task of organization. Can I keep my horse in this balance, in this position, carrying this much weight over all four limbs? So maybe that's not the easiest answer for the question like that, but when we're talking about balance and straightness, it comes first from a lightness and an attentiveness to the rider's seat and aids. From there, beyond that, it's going to be about the rider really understanding how to manipulate or operate each corner of the horse's body in order to put them into alignment. That's going to help your horse to get more balance. That's going to help you to achieve more straightness, so long as you're understanding how your body needs to be on those figures you're asking for. Kim, I hope this was helpful to you and to anybody else out there wondering how to keep your horse more balanced and straight. It's not about pushing, it's not about pulling, it's not about yanking and cranking. It's about the attentiveness to the aids. It's about the rider understanding their position, the needs of their position on the figures that they're trying to ride, and then helping to break down each piece of your horse so that we can put those in the right places. So if you found this helpful, please give us a like or a comment below. Also, feel free to share. If you have any friends that might need this advice, share this video directly with them or tag them in the comment section below. This rain isn't getting any better out here. So you guys, don't forget, you keep asking questions and I'll keep talking about horses. Thanks so much.